Welcome to Mariners Fan Central.
M's fans, welcome back to Mariners Fan Central. I'm here to bring you the information that actually matters, straight from the insiders in Seattle. We are still processing the end of the 2025 season. I know the wound from that ALCS Game 7 against the Toronto Blue Jays is still fresh. It was an emotional roller coaster. The euphoria of clinching the AL West title for the first time in 24 years, followed by the crushing disappointment of falling just one step short of the World Series. But if there is one thing my sources inside the organization have made clear over the last 48 hours, it is this: there is no time for licking wounds. The front office understands that the championship window is wide open right now, and complacency is not an option. Proof of this new aggressive mentality arrived quickly. Seattle wasted no time in starting to assemble the puzzle for 2026. I can confirm that the Mariners have secured the signing of Josh Naylor. We are talking about a serious, long-term commitment, a 5-year contract worth $92.5 million. This is not just a signing to fill out the roster. It is a calculated, strategic move, analyzing our team's performance coldly down the stretch in 2025. The need for more consistency and power in the heart of the lineup was evident. Naylor brings exactly that profile. He is a left-handed hitter with a proven ability to drive in runs and change the game with a single swing. The significant financial investment shows that ownership is willing to spend to take the next step. By securing Naylor, the front office sends a clear message to the clubhouse and the fan base. The goal in 2026 is not just to compete, it is to dominate and overcome the final hurdle to bring the first World Series title to Seattle. This is the type of offensive foundation we need to ensure our pitchers' efforts aren't wasted in tight postseason games. But Naylor's arrival might just be the prelude to a historic offseason. Information circulating within MLB corridors indicates that the Mariners are seriously considering doubling down on offensive power. The name of the moment is Japanese superstar Munetaka Murakami. Murakami, at 25 years old, was officially posted for negotiation in November. The interest in him is obvious and justified by the numbers. We are talking about a generational talent who won the NPB Triple Crown and exploded for 56 home runs in 2022. There is a clear need on our roster to replace the production of Eugenio Suarez at third base, and Murakami would bring prodigious power to that position. MLB Tonight's Mark Feinsand correctly noted that the Mariners' historical connection to the Japanese market, solidified by Ichiro's legacy, always makes us favorites in these conversations. However, Feinsand points out, and my own analysis agrees, that this goes beyond marketing. It is an on-field necessity. Murakami appears to be the right match to add the missing firepower. However, as an analyst, I need to be transparent about the risks involved. League sources point to legitimate concerns about Murakami's transition to MLB, specifically regarding his strikeout rate against elite pitching and his defensive ability at the hot corner. And here enters the strategic dilemma that Jerry Dipoto needs to solve. Many scouts see Murakami's future at first base, not third. With Josh Naylor recently signed for that role, or for DH, signing Murakami creates a positional logjam. If Murakami cannot establish himself defensively at third base, we would have two players for the 1B and DH positions, limiting roster flexibility. It is a high-risk, very high-reward move. Bringing in Murakami would mean assembling one of the most feared lineups in baseball, but it requires the front office to be absolutely certain about his defensive fit or be willing to sacrifice DH versatility to accommodate two elite hitters. To summarize, the Mariners front office is acting fast and with force. Josh Naylor is already ours, securing power in the middle of the lineup for 5 years. Now, the question is whether they go all in on Japanese phenomenon Munetaka Murakami, despite concerns about where he fits defensively alongside Naylor. Now, I want to hear from you, Ems fan. Is this the right strategy? Are you satisfied with the initial aggressiveness in bringing in Naylor? And most importantly, would you risk everything to bring in Murakami's power, even with the doubts about his position on the field? Leave your opinion in the comments below. I want to know what Ems Nation is thinking. If you want precise, no-nonsense analysis with insider information on every move the Seattle Mariners make this crucial offseason, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. Don't miss any detail of our journey toward 2026.